I just got here, yesterday, and when I touched down, I do pretty much everything, the same thing I do whenever I go to a new place. And in this case, I went straight to a cyber cafe, and I talked to a couple of the gamers over there. I walked around. What's really interesting is that there is a huge underground gaming community. Counter-Strike is big, Dota is big, and I think it's phenomenal. I'm really excited to be here in Dubai. So we've worked with a couple of franchises in the past, game companies like Blizzard for StarCraft 2. We've done the Tron peripherals, and now recently we've announced the Razer Hasbro Transformers product. So what we've done is get specific, some of our most popular product and provided for exclusive paint jobs in the Transformers field. So it's going to be available really, really soon, right here in the UAE in probably the next couple of weeks. So traditionally, Razer has always worked with pro gamers. Our products are used by pro gamers everywhere to win tournaments, but more importantly, every single one of our products are validated and tested. They're designed by our scientists, our engineers, but they are validated and tested in the field by professional gamers. For the fight stick or arcade stick program, what's different is that we've actually used prototypes, or we're going to be using prototypes and sending them to gamers in North America, in Europe, in Asia Pacific, right here in the Middle East also at the same time. I hear that there's a big group of guys who like to customize their fight sticks, arcade sticks and stuff like that. So what we're going to be doing is to expand this testing beta to gamers of all skill levels, of all kinds of gameplay worldwide, and once we get all that feedback and validation, and this is the first time ever any gaming company has done this on such a scale. So we are always the first to get into new stuff and get all this feedback, and we're looking to create the ultimate arcade stick. That is a question that many people have asked me over the past couple of years. And what I will say is this: what we've realized about the consumer in the UAE is that it's very sensitive to good design. The consumer is really savvy to good technology or true technology, and those are the prerequisites for us, for any market that wants to get into Razer. So, for example, when I first announced the Razer Blade, one of the first people that emailed us through our contacts was somebody I understand was in the higher ups over here. He said, "I must have a Razer Blade. I don't care where or when, I must have one." So it's kind of sparked a level of interest for us to establish some permanent presence, a retail presence over here. The only thing is, like all Razer product, we take time, we take a long time, and more importantly, it'll be ready when it's ready. And we'll tell you about it. At this point of time, we've publicly announced that the Razer Blade is going to be available in North America in Q4. In fact, we've already had beta units everywhere for the past couple of months. So, in terms of over here, we are still in the midst of establishing our channels. We're talking about it. There's a lot of interest, I must say. Sometimes when I'm walking around and carrying my Razer Blade over here, I get a little nervous because I get all these guys asking me questions about it. But as any Razer product, we take our time, and we want to have that perfect experience for everyone, and it'll be ready when it's ready. Well, it depends. So, being the CEO of Razer, I get the choice of having anything I want, right? So, for my desktop, I use a Black Widow Stealth. I use a Death Adder. But my personal favorite, actually, today is actually the Razer Orochi. It's the mobile mouse I travel with. It's probably one of our best designs ever. And another personal favorite is the Mamba that I use on my other desktop when I'm kind of like chilling out and reading back and playing. So those are a couple of my favorite products. So right here at the show, one of the exciting things that we're showing off for the first time is the Razer Electra. What we've done is that we've optimized this for positional audio, and it's got a phenomenal amount of bass. I'm going to hold it up as you guys can actually see it. It's beautiful. It's got a leatherette ear cup, and you have to hear the sound. The sound is something we've worked on extensively, and this can be used with your iPhone, or it can be attached to your computer, and you can actually win a couple of these. I think we've got a couple of them that we've slated just for the Gitex show. So come on by, check out our website, razerzone.com, razerzone.com, and come hang out with us.